know what I'm saying? I hope y'all like the soundtrack. You know, I be playing copyrighted music sometimes, especially on the Shabbat. I might rock off with some copyrighted material, you know what I'm saying? Play what we want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's something that you never heard before. But usually I pop off with something that got something to do with the message, my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Ice Cube, shout out to J. Rudy Damager, salute Tribe up. And the title of the show, the title of tonight's show is oh man, they done messed me up, y'all. They done messed me up. I had a show scheduled, but they threw me on one of my other shows. I see they threw off my title. Well, that's all right. I could change it, but the title, yeah, they YouTube messing with me. But it's all good. We in one place. We ain't gonna start the show over. The title was supposed to be Afro-Americans, Native Americans. But yeah, sometimes this YouTube junk, it go to tripping. It threw my old title up. Ain't that something? I have to change that after the show. I ain't tripping about it right now. We're going to keep it popping. We're going to talk about what we got to talk about. Well, that's the real title of the show. Are Afro-Americans, Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get into it, let y'all know exactly what I mean. And like I said, I'm going to have to go back and change the title so it's fitting on the subject that we got going on right now. But that's the title. Are Afro-Americans Native Americans? Y'all know I like to get the trolling sometimes, and I do stuff for a reason. I know y'all brothers and sisters in here smart. You know what I'm saying? I know a few of y'all gonna say, "Hold up, Black Jack. We ain't Afro-Americans and we ain't Native Americans either." And I would say you are absolutely right, but I'm trolling. I'm getting my troll on, my nigga, don't mind me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trolling for a reason. We know who we are. And we throwing around terms. We trying to trigger the algorithm. We trying to trigger some people. And we trying to have a conversation. Yeah, we might as well throw around the mislabels. They mislabeling us, right? It'll be a naga hop in the comment section and say, "Wait a minute, Black Jack. We ain't Afro-Americans and we ain't Native Americans." I know, man. The point is they mislabeling us anyway. So why not just throw around some titles? Let's get everybody in their feelings. Let's get the Native Americans in their feelings. Let's get the Pan-Africans in their feelings. Marquise Larkin in the house, Tribe up. Hey, one general in the house back there creeping in the background, Tribe up. But I know that when I throw around these mislabels, because we already mislabeled, so what the hell? Let's use all of them. Afro-Americans, Native Americans. I'm trolling. I got Dr. Umar in the background watching Mad, punching the air. I got the Jaws Road Cherokees watching the background, punching the air. I got the real indigenous kind. Some of them in the background mad at me. They don't know what I'm doing. They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They in the background mad, like, man, we ain't Afro-Americans, we ain't Native Americans, Black Jack, we Aboriginal, we indigenous. Hey, man, I know, bro. I know. Chill out. I am trolling. And I am playing with the algorithm. This is business. It ain't personal. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I know what I'm doing here. You know what I'm saying? We finna talk about it. Y'all see the thumbnail I got up, man. And we used this thumbnail on the show the other day, right? And I don't know if everybody noticed. Like, I had on the video we did the other day, I had it showing another way. Let me show you what I mean. We did a live stream the other day, and I had I was using these same images, but the way I had them positioned, I don't know if everybody noticed everything. Like, this the thumbnail from Editing History Part 8. And I had them like facing each other, but I looked at it and I said, you know what? I got the arrows. I focused on the leg and the arm bangles with the shells on the leg and the arms. But I said, you know what? I don't think everybody saw, because maybe I ain't have it all the way in the picture, that the so-called Moor or the so-called Indian was carrying the platter too. So that's why I re-upped it. And I re-upped it on this thumbnail for today. And I also put it in a community post. Now, I ain't throw no arrows on it this time. I'm just letting everybody look at it for themselves, man. You should see it's all the way the same thing. I mean, if you're really looking and you understand what you're looking at, you should see it's the same image. So that's why I use it for today's show. It's just a continuation. and I'm gonna have to retitle it. It's all good. Hey, if you want to support the show, we got the Cash App at the top of the screen, at the bottom of the screen. I mean, cash.app/$ House of Cons. Hey, all support matters, large and small, bros. Hey, we need your support. Y'all know the chosen is a few. It's a small channel we trying to grow, and I know for a fact that we're doing a lot of stuff over here that ain't nobody else doing. I'm arming y'all with the truth about your history, Managa. I'm arming you with the ammo for anybody that want to contest you, for anybody that roll up talking about they got a dog's roll and this and that. I'm arming you with the truth to check them and say, no, you ain't gonna just hijack us like that. We know the truth. You don't know the real truth. You don't know the history. You don't know the culture. Salute, tribe up. Hey, Enlighten went in the house. But yeah, we always connecting dots over here. That's the main thing. Like, you know, we got a whole lot of brothers and sisters in this zone in this side of YouTube that's making this material, and the more the merrier. And I encourage people to make the material and use the material that you get from other people. But be real about it. Don't be a fake nigga about it. Just be real about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're doing a research paper, you want to tag your sources. And I encourage people, just like in this post, I put if you're down with me, share this on your channel and all other platforms, all your platforms, Facebook, Twitter. Just tag House of Cons. Tag me in and shout me out, cause you know who connected the dot, right? We always got our third eye open over here, and credit should be given where credit is due. So tag the House of Cons so we can get more people to come kick it with us. We just trying to grow. We trying to get the tribe larger, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rocking out with nobody that just on some goofy stuff. We trying to get the tribe to grow with real people, my nigga. So share it on your channel. Share it on Facebook, your YouTube. Share it on your text message with your family. Do a group text and send it to everybody you know. And tag the House of Cons in it, man. We need to educate the people, my naga. Let them get it from the source, my naga. You know what I'm saying? The Most High give a naga these revelations. Let them get it from the source. Don't let them get it from no false prophet, my naga. Don't be no false prophet. Let's work together. You and I, salute, tribe up. But I mean, the evidence is clear, man. Like, the Dawes Roll don't compare to this, if you ask me. If you think the Dawes Roll mean more than this, man, you goofy. To you, the Dawes Roll mean more than real history. We looking at real history, never seen before. From this point of view, from a third eye point of view, not a bird eye point of view, from the House of Cons, a little bit over 3,000 people. The chosen are few. We ain't the largest, but you saw it here first, my nigga. You the chosen few. The Most High led you here with me today, my nigga, and you saw it first. You were chosen, my nigga. I don't know if you get it or not. I get it. The credit ain't even mine. I'm just a vessel. Just a vessel, my naga. The Most High speaking to us, and he's showing us the truth from our ancestors, my naga. And some people think this is a game. I don't take it for a game or a joke, and I hope you don't either. I swear I hope you don't. It's time for us to do something about our situation. And the first thing we can do is wake our people up to the truth. You know what I'm saying? Afro-American, Native American. It's time for us to know who we truly are and to know our true story. And it's by any means necessary. So if you moving in the spirit of truth, you moving with me, my naga. You moving with me. And I be showing y'all some stuff, right? So I picked the night out to show y'all a few things. Let me go back one more time. Cause even in the community post, like even the other day, a lot of stuff I post like this, I be planning to show y'all later, but I might throw it out there first. I really throw it out there as bait sometimes. I throw it out there not just as bait, I throw it out there for the tribe, but I throw it out there as bait too. I'm gonna be like, all right, anybody want to talk about this? And I give people a chance. Ain't nobody say, I've been on the page for a couple of days, ain't nobody spoke on it, then now here I come. And that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna speak about this a little bit. Know everybody wonder what this is. I ain't say nothing about what it was when I posted it. I just put draw your own conclusion. And it got 63 people like that. And we got 4 people spoke up. Only Big Tree in the house. Salute Tribe Boy. Only Big Tree always in the house. Boy, con up. So we drawing our own conclusions. Quiet Storm Sean in the house said, all in the same land. The Tahaka Tassetti pulled up and say the picture looks like a 20th to 21st century rendition. Then Gary Tisdale Funkster pulled up and said whitewash. Hey, give it up for the cons, man. Give it up for the cons, man. All the cons popped in and popped off, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, draw your own conclusions. So now we're gonna talk about it a little bit, including in this episode. We say it's Afro-Americans, Native Americans. But it's go deep, y'all. This might be a little too deep for some people. You know what I'm saying? We might be a little ahead of some people. We finna talk about where that image come from, Blackjack. Well, first, before we go to where the image come from, let's go back one more time. And I said, draw your own conclusion, and everybody's popping off. But if you look in this section of the image, they got America, and then they got Egypt, and they got Judah. Now, see, most people. Now, the chosen few over here, like I'm saying, it's a little over 3,000 people on the House of Cons, and it's less than that's in here watching the stream tonight. So the chosen few, but it's only a remnant. The Most High told us, and it's like, so we're taking a look at this, and most people, probably not the chosen few, probably not y'all that's in here with me tonight, salute, but most people gonna look at this, most of them other people, they gonna look at this and say, America, Egypt, and Judah, what does that thing have to do with each other? You know what I'm saying? That what they go first pop out to say, right? They gonna say, what does America, Egypt, and Judah have to do with each other? Well, if you ask anybody that's in here tonight, the chosen few, the remnant, they already know what's good. They know it all got everything to do with each other. For one, it's all in the same place, like it was conning up in the comment section. All in the same land, Quiet Storm Sean told you. For one. And we talking about the same people for two. And it's a rendition being whitewashed. Tahaka Tassetti and Gary Tisdale told you that, of course. It's been whitewashed, right? They know who you are. They're trying to hijack your title. But the name of this is The Evolution of Civilization by Edwin Blatchfield. And that's on, hold on, let me scroll down where y'all can see. The Evolution of, if you look at the top of the screen, you can see it right now. I'm gonna hold it for just a second. The Evolution of Civilization with Edwin Blatchfield. Hey, support the House of Cons. We got the Cash App at the bottom of the screen, cash.app/$ House of Cons. It don't matter if it's a small or a large donation. Send whatever on your heart, my nigga. Let's make the channel grow. If you're getting something new tonight, something you never seen before, something you never heard of, if you're learning something new, if it's worth your while, support the House of Cons. Salute, Tribe up. So we're looking at the evolution of civilization, not the evolution of man. We ain't talking Charles Darwin right here. We're talking this is an artistic allegory of the evolution of civilization. And in that small section, which is if you notice is it's pinpointed a lot of times for some reason, some odd reason. They're pinpointing that specific section a lot of times, but it's bigger than that though. And then for all those people that say, well, what do those lands got to do? What does America, Egypt, and Judah got to do with each other? You know what I'm saying? Well, I say this allegory, we're talking about people. And of course they whitewashed everybody. All these should be Nagas, but look, they got Rome and Greece near each other. Then they got Islam right there, right? Then they got the Middle Ages. Then they got Italy. Then they got Germany. Then they got Spain. Now, if you look, you can kind of say, yeah, all that's European. That got a lot to do with each other. I get it. And you keep on strolling around. England, yep, a lot in common. All in the same family. France, oh yeah, family. Then you get to America. Then you get Egypt. and it's upside down on this depiction. Cause it's in a circular thing. Who's to say it's upside down, right side up, right? What is this? What is this, cardinal direction? They got America, Egypt, and Judah.
You big dummy.
Hey man, hey, it's sad. The chosen is few. This is sacred, secret knowledge almost. Sacred, secret knowledge. And you here, Managa, you here with me tonight. And only you right. They call you a ninja when you get to heaven, Managa. They know you are and call you Judah. They call you Jacob, Managa. Yeah, they got America, Egypt, and Judah together, and they got all the European nations. Right? No, one thing I want you to notice: the continent of Africa is not mentioned at all. And the continent of Europe ain't mentioned specifically as a continent, but all the places there are mentioned. And remember, this is called The Evolution of Civilization by Edwin Blatchfield. And we just talking Afro-Americans, so-called Afro-Americans. Hey, salute to the Pan-Africans in the house. I know it's someone be popping in and out. They come here and out and got them or troll them. You know what I'm saying? And we just asked this so-called African Americans, is the so-called African Americans really the so-called Native Americans? Right? That's what we asked. We asked the question. And because we always hearing about see this the problem. And salute to all the Pan-Africans. Any Pan-Africans in here, hit me up in the chat, man. Let's have a conversation. Any Europeans, if you're in the house, hit me up in the chat. Don't be scared. We ain't wild tonight. We ain't roasting tonight. We just on some philosophical, scholarly work tonight. Because we know we undefeated. Y'all really ain't got nothing for us. Talk about the out of Africa theory and the evolution of man, Charles Darwin. And all these people that say, well, we from Africa, Black Jack, because everybody from Africa.
You big dummy.
I mean, I don't know, Managa, you might be talking out your ass out the side of your neck, but I'm explaining to you what all that mean. You know what I'm saying? But before we go there, man, I noticed a lot of people in the community, not our community, but just in the so-called quote-unquote black community, you know, the Dr. Umars of the world, all them kind of people, they be having these speeches, right? I don't know if they pep rallies or pep talk, but they never talk about real history. They never show any sources. I never seen Dr. Umar have a speech where he pulled out scholarly sources. When he's showing proof, right? Primary sources. I never seen Dr. Umar do this. Or anybody along them lines is Dr. Umar. Any of the Pan-Africans, the Sarah Suit and said this, I never seen them pull out like not only historical, archaeological, or documented proof of what they talking about. They just do a bunch of. They remind me of y'all remember in Living Color? What's the dude name was? The dude, he was pro-black. What's his name? Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. Hold on. They don't never have no facts. Like they just be talking a bunch of crazy. Like they just basically saying, put on the dashiki, shut up, let's go to Africa, donate for the school. You know what I'm saying? They don't give you no evidence, no facts. They don't show you no concrete, nothing from a couple of 100 years old, nothing. They ain't got a slave ship, nothing. They don't show you nothing. But we do that over here. That's why we like to show hardcore evidence. Like we like over here. I don't know what everybody else doing, but at House of Cons, I like to show you the visual evidence. Yeah, we talk about the facts too. But one thing y'all notice about me over here in the House of Cons, I like to show you the visual Naga evidence, the Nagadance, the visual Naga evidence. I like to show you the nappy-headed Naga feathered up with historical proof. That's how I get down over here. Notice that's how I rock. But a lot of other dudes, the Sarah Suit and Sadis, who else? The Dr. Umars. For real, man. When I listen to these brothers, and I can't listen long because they never talk about nothing factual and truthful. They just like be talking about something crazy. They be sounding really. I'm finna show y'all who they be sounding like. Fair use YouTube, y'all. Hey, fair use YouTube. This for educational purposes. This is what they be sounding like.
Suppositorily speaking, my incarceration has forced, you understand, the ventilation of, shall I say, my dairy air, and upon my
this how they be
discharge, I
sounding.
will evacuate, excuse me,
And I be like, for real, my nigga?
ejaculate my mind to the prophylactic of the bowels of society.
Dr. Umar, what the hell are you talking about?
But how would you support yourself, Mr. Bates, considering that you're
Dr.
reading...
Umar talking crazy. This how I be listening. I be listening to niggas like, man, I don't know what he talking about. He ain't showed me nothing, but I ain't seen the slave shit. He ain't showed me nothing. I don't trust him. Cause like over here, we just show y'all the facts. We show y'all the facts and ask anybody who want to challenge them to challenge them. That's how we get down over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else involved. You know what I'm saying? And let's go on and get into this. Cause see, they be talking about, see the Pan-Africans, they get on here talking crazy. They get on here with all that,
Apprehension has gone down
I'm show you. The Pan-Africans get on here with all that,
Excuse me,
them big fancy words. But I'm like, where the source is at? You say everybody came from Africa. You believe Charles Darwin.
Support yourself, Mr. Bates,
This is what they be saying, right? They say well, everybody came from Africa, Black
of,
Jack.
shall I say, my dairy
Man
air.
came from a monkey.
And upon my discharge, I will evacuate. Excuse me.
I'm like, you ain't showed me a monkey skeleton that turned into a man
my
yet.
mind to the prophylactic of the bowels of
I'm like, this is not making any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? This is how I be listening to them. I be like, it's not making any sense.
You big dummy.
So I be like, man, I go back to my research. And I be on something, you know what? Our people need to see the facts. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all this fake talk about man coming from a monkey and everybody came out of Africa. You know what I'm saying? Here's a picture right here what you came from. I'm like, our people like to see stuff. We don't like to hear all that fancy language, them big words, and you got on the dashiki and the kufi. We ain't trying. Dr. Umar, get out of here with all of that. You trying to with that fancy talk, man. You a jive turkey. That's that jive turkey stuff, man. We want to see the proof of who he is, man. And this what we got over here at the House of Cons, man. We pull up the real proof. And we don't cut no corners. We take our time and we look at stuff. It carrying the tray the same damn way. And I don't care if you try to tell me it's a Moor or an African or whatever. I know exactly what that is. That's American Indian. So the out of Africa theory is washed. The out of Africa theory been washed. And don't tell me, well, Black Jack, you hate your black skin. You hate your black mama. Don't get on me with all that goofy stuff. Now I'm going to go in on you. I'm going to roast you. Because I don't believe all men came out of Africa. I don't believe all men. Because the people that made up that theory, do you know what a theory is, first off? Do you know what a theory is? I don't know if some people know what a theory is. Let's remind everybody what a theory is. What the out of Africa theory is all about. Because some people think a theory is the truth. Let's just pull up the definition in. Because just because somebody made a theory don't mean it's the facts. Don't mean it's the facts, right? Let's pull up what a theory is for the people that don't know. A theory is a rational type of abstract thinking about a phenomenon or the result of such thinking. The process of contemplate. See, a lot of big. You know who they sounding like right now? You know who they sounding like right now?
But how would you support yourself?
evacuate. Excuse me, ejaculate.
That's what they sounding like right now.
To the prophylactic
Talking about a theory. They using too much big words, trying to be too. A theory is just what somebody believes. It ain't necessarily the truth, right? It's just what somebody they idea what their opinion is. A theory is nothing more than an opinion, right? So when you talk about the out of Africa theory, you might as well say the out of Africa opinion. The out of Africa opinion, right? It's just a theory. They can use all the big words, trying to sound like Anton or whoever. It's just an opinion. So just like the theory of evolution, right? Or the out of Africa theory, it's all the theory. Nobody said it was the truth. And what's a theory? What's a hypothesis? A hypothesis is an educated guess, right? So when you talk about the theory of evolution, somebody's idea that all men came from a monkey, and that monkey came out of Africa. The monkey came out of Africa, started turning into man, then the man went everywhere. This is what the out of Africans, Pan Africans believe in. Hey, salute Sammy in the house, tribe up. Sammy in the house, tribe up. Sammy always supporting. But this is what the out of African, Dr. Umar, with the Pan Africans, you know, this is what they believe. This is what the racists believe. This is what they say. And this is atheist. This is not how the Israelites develop. This may be how somebody else developed. I ain't finna say no names, synagogue of Satan. But this is not how the Israelites came about. This is not how the Most High told us we came another way. The Most High told us that we came from Jacob. Salute. The Most High told us we came from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The American Naga came from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They ain't say we came from a monkey. Some other people find the Neanderthal blood in they genetics, and they find the horns and tails and all kind of other shit, and that's why they saying people came from a monkey. And they know we different. They know that we different. They know we didn't, and you know they know we didn't. That's why they got the conversation showing the monkey man. They say, well, Albert and Adam, biblical Adam, rewrite the story of human origins. They say the DNA of Albert Perry may change the story of human origins. Perry was a so-called Afro-American, right? So-called Afro-American, right? We know who he is, really. An indigenous American out of South Carolina, my nigga. An analysis of his DNA and of descendants of his DNA produced results that came as quite a surprise. They say, wait a minute. They say Albert DNA is quite a surprise. They say it don't match with the out of Africa theory. They say Albert Perry, the knock out of South Carolina, his DNA, it don't match the man came from monkey. They say Albert Perry don't match that. You know what else they said about Albert Perry? They said Albert Perry had to rewrite the story about who the bloodline of Adam was. They said they got these South Carolina American Negro bloods. They say they say it's something different over there. They say an analysis of the DNA of his descendants produced results that came quite a surprise. They say to geneticists around the whole world. They say it turns out that Perry carried a very different type of white. It turned out the American Negro, the American Nagas, the indigenous Americans carried quite a different type of white chromosome. Not out of Africa. Never seen before. They only been over here since 1492. They ain't seen our DNA. That's why they want all you knockers to send your DNA in. They ain't never seen before. Less than 500 years, y'all. They say this knocker done flipped the game. We thought everybody came from a monkey. This is why he's American. They say they've been doing censuses and looking at all us. They say nobody over here has a tail. They say nobody's growing horns. They say these people didn't come from monkeys. What's going on? They say, and now with Perry is the proof. They say Albert has every male has a Y chromosome, which is a piece of DNA inherited by sons from their fathers. But unlike most DNA from everybody else across the world, the Y chromosome of the American Negro is not shuffled as it is passed. Hold on, wait a minute. But unlike most DNA, the Y chromosome is not shuffled as it is passed down and changes only slowly through mutation. Tracking these mutations allow scientists to create a genetic tree of fathers and sons going back through time. They claim all the way to the beginning. They say, yeah, that's how they say it goes back through time. They say that's how we feel like they came from monkeys. That's how they came up with that opinion. They say it goes back through time, and we know we came back through a chimpanzee or an orangutan, blackjack. And they say, well, I said, what about Albert Perry? They say, oh yeah, what a quinky thing. They say, as a man may have several sons or none, some branches of the genetic tree die out each generation, while others become more common. Going back through time, it is therefore inevitable that all modern Y chromosomes must descend from one man. Nope. From all original men at some point in the past. He has become known as the Y chromosome Adam. The Adam was not the first man or the only man from his time to contribute to modern human DNA. It is just that by see they saying modern human DNA, modern human. They acting like you evolved. Nope. The Israelites been the same since the beginning of time. That's why they saying, wait a minute. Albert Perry has shaped the tree, shifted the tree, cause you ain't no modern human. You was the American. You are an ancient human. You ain't changed. You the same thing. You an ancient human. You been on the earth untainted. And see, that's why they use these terms. Be careful. A modern man. I ain't no modern man. I ain't mankind. Modern human contribute to modern human DNA. What you mean? Contribute to the DNA like the monkeys did? Well, nope. We ain't involved with that. It is just that by chance his Y chromosome was the only one to survive until the day. Hey, they say what is surprising about Perry's Y chromosome is that it did not descend. It did not descend from monkey chromosomes, or rather that the established Adam has lost his title to a new Adam. They say, hold on, this man ain't come from a monkey. Further back in time, where Perry's branch split from the tree, while the former Adam is estimated to have lived around 202,000 years ago, the revised one is thought to be the American Negroes, are about 338,000 years, almost 1.5 times as long, because they didn't have sleep with monkeys over there. They're not mankind. They're not modern humans. They are ancient humans. And you can't lie about who he is and call us Africans in this. The out of Africa theory is washed. It's a lie. And we know it. We know it. Everybody ain't come from no damn monkey. Stop it. Stop the monkey talk. I'm not a Pan-African. I'm not out of African. I'm from the 12 tribes of Israel, my nigga. The Most High did not say we can't. And see, you going against the Most High. You a Satanist. You talking about we came from a monkey. You call yourself a Pan-African. You talking about all black people, all so-called black people come from Africa. You a Satanist, my nigga. And I ain't finna walk with you, dude. I ain't finna walk with you and say, all men did not come out of one monkey out of Africa. Did not come out of one place out of Africa. The Most High is way more intelligent than that, than to place all people out of a monkey ass and out of one land. Why would the Most High make all these lands and make man come out of one? You stupid.
You big dummy.
You stupid. You trying to go against the Most High. You a Satanist atheist. We came from the 12 tribes of Israel. Seed of Jacob. And ain't nothing you gonna tell me gonna change that. Talking about this monkey ass knockers. The monkey ass knockers. The monkey ass knockers, right? Man, see, a lot of people take this for a game, and they wonder why I be popping off the way I pop off. All I say, I ain't on what everybody else on. I do what I do for a reason. Know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about it for a reason, because you don't have to have knowledge that you disrespecting me. You can be ignorant of the fact that you disrespecting me, and that don't mean you disrespecting me any less. You calling me a out of African, you calling me a Pan-African, I feel like you disrespecting me. Just because you so stupid to go for a satanic belief system and believe you came from a monkey out of Africa, just because you so dumb to fall for the devil trick, and you too stupid and you too ignorant and you try to put me in your same boat, I feel like you disrespecting me. You see over the House of Cons, it's the remnant over here, the chosen few. You see, we know who we are. Patriarchs of the Bible. We're narrowly defined, because we're going to narrow it down like Albert Perry, or Abraham, his son Isaac, and Isaac's son Jacob. Not Esau, Jacob. Also named Israel, the ancestor of the Israelites, my nigga. You walking with devil? You walking with the devil, or you walking with God, my nigga? You walking with the devil, or you walking with the Most High? You can tell me right now. And if you don't like it, you ain't gotta stay, my nigga. If you walking with the devil, you ain't gotta stay, my nigga. If you talking about, yeah, whatever everybody say, all people came out of Africa, you can get the F on, my nigga. You can unsubscribe, my nigga. You ain't gotta watch another video. If you say, yeah, whatever, Blackjack, all people still come out of Africa, you can get the hell on, you dumbass nigga, you. You can go to hell straight where you going. You can go right now. But I ain't gonna follow you. And the real cons ain't gonna follow you either. Hey, tribe up, my naga, salute. Place me in Africa. Everybody came from Africa. Well, yeah, Blackjack. Though you're right, Blackjack. Those are Native Americans, but they came from Africa first. No, we did not. We didn't come before Columbus. We ain't come from no damn well. Everybody else came. We didn't come across the Bering Strait. Other people did. Hey man, I'm Blackjack, man. This is House of Cons, man. We're gonna always connect the dots first. We're gonna always connect the dots first. So we ain't playing no games. We ain't wasting no time. We ain't trying to do what everybody else doing. We Americans. We never were. We never were trying to be like everybody else. We real cons. Hey, this the House of Cons. Support the house. We got the cash app out top of the screen. If you learn something new, hit us up with whatever on your heart. I'm Blackjack. We out. Peace.